Hi, Joe. What do you want to learn today? What would you ordinarily learn today? Economics. Nothing. Economics. You look like you could give an Apple presentation. That could be an Apple shirt, MacBook, but no, everything's Dell. Look at that VHS player down here. Optiplex 755. I don't know what any of this shit is. Yep. This is where I had microeconomics and macroeconomics. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Hey. Hey. Go down there and teach us something, Kenan.
I can't teach you anything.
Oh, yeah, because I know everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Looks like they're getting ready to put in some lights. Never looked at the bottom of one of these things before. It's got a huge core of cement. Looks like cement on it to offset the weight from the height. That's why they're so stable. Very nice. Yeah, I like this. It's very freeing feeling. Got out of class actually quite early today. They were doing some sort of drilling or grinding, something really loud, and he couldn't even deal with the noise of it or talk over it, so he just let us go. He has jury duty next week, so we won't be seeing him next week for normal meeting times. That's good news for next week for me. He's going to give us our exam. It's going to be a take-home midterm exam, exam 2, this Thursday, and it won't be due until a week from the following Tuesday. So that'll be good. We'll have plenty of time to do it, and it'll be a take-home. That's good news. Sharif. Still doesn't do much to ease the tension of this week. I have an operations management exam tomorrow, exam 2. I briefly looked at some of the stuff that's going to be on it last night. You know, truthfully, I don't know that I could logic through some of those equations if my life depended on it. I really don't know that I could. I don't think that I'm inherently intelligent enough to get through some of the stuff that's in, most of the stuff that's in that class. To look at the very heavy technical statistical math of it, oh my God. I mean, there are 10 or 12 variables that don't even look like symbols to me. They're an upside down Y with a curly Q on the slant. Like, what the hell is that? So you look it up, and it turns out that's like the estimated annual people in line per 100 sales. And it's like, what is this? Do we not have software that can allow us to achieve harmony or balance or efficiency and maximum productivity in operations? That's all it is. Find out the best way to do this with the least amount of resources to satisfy the most number of people to generate the greatest amount of revenue. That right there is what that class is about, and I should have an A, damn it. So needless to say, it's going to be a total shit show come tomorrow at 1 for the proctored exam. There are multiple guests, so I guess that helps. Be able to just wing it on some of them, but we'll get it done. It's not going to be pretty, but we'll certainly get it done. Okay, we're back. It's just 1 o'clock, which is pretty good. I'm usually I guess I'm usually back by around 1. But it's perfect outside. It's actually warmed up a good bit. Tomorrow's supposed to be 70 still, before we probably take our final plunge into the 50s with rain. But I'm gonna head across the street and mow. I also have a lot of screens that need to come out, be cleaned and put away, and the patio furniture needs to go in. It's all that winterization stuff that just sucks. I mean, the spring sucks too, because you've got to bring it all out, clean every window in the house before screens go in, but it's a pain in the ass. So that's probably where the rest of the day is going to go, between house and lawn care stuff. It's going to be a blast. At least it's a beautiful day. Can't complain about that. Heard from Adam. He has a pending engine project going on. His daughter just got married. His partner had a death in the family or something, so he's shorthanded around the shop. He is going to pull my engine out of that Carbon Black 02 and ship late this week. He said that's his goal. Sent me an email this morning. So we should see it early mid next week. Does that put us on track? Nah, it's not quite on track for the 26th, but they're going to want, I'll start once I get it, which if he gets it out of there midnight, 28th or so next week. Alright, so I got all the screens out, cleaned and put away in the house except for this little window here, which we leave in until it's definitely too late. I left those 2 windows in over there because it's nice to open that up, and that door because it's nice to open that up while it's still 72 degrees like today. So let's way more light in, having the screens out and the windows upstairs and the rest of the sunroom there and stuff like that. So now I've got to go ship Brad, your package is there, your magic trackpad. It's headed to Lewisberry, Pennsylvania. I'm going to stop in while I'm out shipping this. It's 4 o'clock. I meant to do this earlier today, but I'm swamped. While I'm out, I think I'm going to stop into Lyric, let them know to expect the engine early mid next week, and see if they got the final quote for the service, including piston rings and honing the block. So I'll let you know. This guy's taking pictures of me back there, and it's not because I'm driving like an asshole this time. You know what I'm noticing? It's still fairly green. Trees are turning red, but it's still pretty green. Grass is green. It's not bad yet. That just means there's a lot of work ahead though. So I stopped in the post office, got that mailed out. I actually don't remember paying for it because he did it. Yeah, there was a huge line. There's like another family of 6,000 small immigrant children getting their passports. So this guy came out of the back, like the closet dweller that every post office hides in the back under the rug. He came out and said he can help anybody that's paying by credit card use the machine, which is like grossly complicated. Even I won't mess with that. So that is why. Then I stopped into Lyric. He apologized profusely for forgetting to get me the quote. He's going to put that together tonight. Hopefully send it out tonight or tomorrow. Also kind of, he did a little bit of research on Vanos. Originally I'm planning on leaving the Vanos alone. Depending on the numbers on the rest of the stuff, it's actually pretty cost effective and affordable to have the Vanos rebuilt at this time as well, through Dr. Vanos. They rebuild it, the solenoids and the gaskets and the rings and all that. And that would be the electronics aspect of it. That would not be the gears, the 4 splines that are largely responsible for the noise. They just, there's inherently play in them. Well, Dr. Vanos has come up with a way to remachine them in a way where there's not as much play, which would quiet it down significantly. In fact, it should be about as close to silent as you can get. Now, they're all going to make some noise, and the one that I looked at, the engine I bought, definitely had a little bit, a fraction of what I have now. So I don't know if it's worth an additional couple to several hundred at this point to have it done. It does make sense in the way that the engine's out. That doesn't necessarily make it easier, but they've got it all torn apart. The Vanos covers will probably, they shouldn't really be off. They might be, they probably won't be, but they're only held on by a few, I think, hex bolts, 5 hex bolts, 4 in the corners, and they put 1 in the middle starting in February 2000, I think. And this current car that I'm driving right now has those hex bolts present. Anyways, it might make sense to do that, and if the cost works out, then I'll do it. If not, fine. There's a job I'll do in several years, and that'll be very uninvasive in comparison to what's being done right now. There's a 2000 doing something it shouldn't. Hey, pay attention. He's camera shy, I guess. Up to a point. Okay, well, let's see. It's 12:30. For some reason, I am totally exhausted already. I guess I did get up early. Today was Tuesday. I was in class today, although it doesn't feel like it. I got a yard done. I got a ton of emails done. I did some kind of studying for operations management tomorrow. I have an exam scheduled online at 1 p.m. I printed out the slides, the answers to the homework problems. I got the book ready. We're all ready for that. It's open note, although that doesn't help a whole lot because these formulas are ludicrous and I don't exactly have a good idea of what's going on. Take a look at that. Does anybody understand that upside down Y, the U, the L subscript S, L subscript Q, all P subscript 0, W subscript Q. You know, if I had one class this semester and that were what I devoted it to, I might be able to have some sort of an understanding in this. But the way it is right now, no freaking idea. This is totally beyond my realm of understanding things. So it's going to be, as I said earlier today, a total crap shot with what gets done. But we're going to get it done, and I just need the credit in this class. I need to pass. Come on. I don't know why I can't do that with one hand. We need to pass this class. So that is the goal tomorrow. Other than that, I might try to get down to my grandparents' house, get some stuff done with them. But I'm done. I'm exhausted. I got up early today and did a bunch of stuff and mowed and got a ton of stuff done, got the screens done. So it's a productive day, and I'm going to go crash. So I will talk on Wednesday with you guys. All right. Bye.